Constantly having self-doubts. Oh, hi.
It's all right. We all have them. We all have them. That's it. Yeah. Welcome everybody. We started a little bit early today because I have to leave right on time. So we're happy to be with you. And yeah, we're about 4 minutes or 3 minutes earlier than we usually are. But welcome to everybody. Welcome to Joan and Terry. Thank you for being here today. Joan and Terry graciously came on today because Mark is still not with us just yet, but we're expecting he'll probably be back really soon, I hope. Um, but these ladies are fabulous anyway, so there you go. So yes, I have to leave a little bit early, so if you have any questions, go ahead and put them up, and we'll get right on it and see if we can answer them for you. And ladies, you're busy on the Crone Zone, am I right?
Oh, yes.
We had
Yeah.
a session, our first wisdom circle session.
Good.
It must have been on Monday. And I was the first one to present, and I rushed through it too fast. And it was all about self-doubt and overcoming that. And it's like, it was, but it was fun.
She did a fabulous job.
I'm sure she did.
To have her self-doubt. And then she sent us notes, and that's what I was talking about. Just as like, I was all full of bravado, like I don't have that much self-doubt. And suddenly it's my turn this next week. And I'm like,
Wow. Wildflower, give us your mom's first name, honey. Her mom just passed. It may be too early, but I'm so send you many condolences, Wildflower. I'm sorry. But yeah, give us her first name, and we'll see if we can talk to her. Yes, Earth Angel, it's spirit time. Absolutely. All right, Jan's free. Jerry, okay. Thank you, dear. Cat Mama, thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let us start. Let's see, I just want to mention again that I have been putting together this book club that I talked about with Diana Bowles and Kate last Friday night. And I've got probably about 12 people that are coming. It will be on Saturday night on a Zoom meeting. So if you're interested in checking it out, I can just email me at heartandsoulconnected at gmail.com. I'll put you on the list. We're only meeting once a month. And so hopefully that's enough time to read a book, but we could start off with short books. How about that? But I thought it would be a lot of fun, and I've had a lot of interest in it. So I've been trying to do this now for 3 years. So hopefully this will work itself out. So thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and start us with our questions. There you go.
All right, for serious.
Hello, Juno. Hello, Jenna. Karen. Samantha. Wildflower. Cat Mama. Esther. Lauren. Parapet. T-Barb. Richie. Seaweed. Linda. Wildflower. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm not doing readings today. I'm going to let these ladies do it so we can get more in.
I am seeing you dancing, but you're in a group of people and you're not like doing the close dance. You're doing either like square dancing or what do you call it? The 40s style swing dancing, where you're doing these moves, but it's not like you're just hanging on the other person. And it's like a group environment, like maybe it's a class that goes and, we're going to all do salsa dancing or something like that, where you learn it and then you can go out to different venues. And this may be literal, or it may be it's just that you need to find a group that does something that you're interested in, that will get you mixed up with a group of like-minded people. And you don't have to get that close. It's not like going on a date or anything like that. But then that will feed your soul and expand your network, and have, if romance or anything else is in the cards, it can be a feeder for that too. So it's either you're going to take dancing classes or dance, or find something else that does that, a community of people doing something they like together. If you're my age, it would be like pickleball or something.
Well, it's so interesting. Even though I didn't get dancing, when you said dancing, my whole vision kind of lightened up. And I am particularly involved with angels a lot today because I was just watching Susan Lynn's Weird Wednesday with the angels, and I perceived that your angel is on my stage, and I heard them say, "Tell her it's like riding a bike. Once you've done it, you're never going to forget how to do it." So they are saying, get out there, start, getting involved with things that will make you more social. And they said, don't have so much worries. They're saying, don't worry about not knowing how to be social again after being inside for so long. And they're saying, don't worry about getting sick. Don't worry. They're just basically saying, don't worry, you'll remember how. And then they showed me a roulette wheel. And they're like, a lot of things in life are chance. But if you don't play the game, you don't get to play. You don't get to be part of the game. So they're saying, get out there, play with everybody. So that's what I got.
That's great.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I'm seeing a lot of people that didn't see my sign that said that the questions are closed. I've got to leave right on time today, so I can't promise we're going to get to all of these questions, just so you know, okay? Thank you, Siwi. All right, so we have Wildflower Wind, who just lost her mother. She said, it was recent. Her name is Jerry. So if I don't know if you'll be able to reach her or not, but we'll see.
Oops.
Well, I'm not sure if your mom is ready to talk yet, but boy, she is putting images in my head that are freaking amazing. So I might cry through this. This is pretty. So as I'm looking at my stage, I'm seeing this heart, like a white heart, float around like a balloon, floating, 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 floating. And you're down below reaching for it, trying to grab it, but it's just out of your reach, just out of your reach. And I see her hand reach up and bring the heart down, start bringing the balloon, and it starts turning red like a heart. And so to me, what she's saying is love, love, love. And she's bringing the heart to you. The heart kind of sits on your chest and it just kind of melts into you. And so what she's saying to me is just remember the love. Remember the love is right here. You don't actually have to struggle and reach and feel like you can't feel me and feel like you can't be part of it. You are part of it always. And I'll make sure that this heart stays on your heart. But I'm not seeing her, just her hand bringing the heart down.
That's beautiful. I didn't get a lot, but right away they said pull a card from my angel deck, the deck that has all the female archangels and some of the other archangels. And the first one I got was, Archangel Michael, step into empowerment. Now, I don't know I think it is to say that your mother is stepping into her higher power but also Michael is there for you as a protector too. And I thought, Yeah, I was, of course, doubting myself. And so I thought I'm going to draw another card. And I got another one of the most powerful angels, the Archangel Metatron.
Wow.
And the message was, remember who you are. So remember that who you are is your mother's child, and she will always be with you. That will always be part of you. And although we really would prefer that they were in great shape in physical 3D form and with us still, she'll always be with you in spirit and in you. So that's what I got for that one today.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. I hope that helps you, Wildflower. She may be more available to you later as well. You know what I mean? So if you come back another time, we'll be able to maybe talk to her and see how she's doing. But I'm glad she came through for you, ladies. That's fabulous. Yeah. Okay, so Laura Fahey has tried so many times to get her question up here. So she just got here, and I promised her that we would read her today. So here's her question. Her sister Susan passed January 6, 2020, and she would love to hear from her.
Okay. First of all, I was just seeing layers of in sort of muted tones, like they were cloud banks of layers of clouds, different kinds of clouds in different sort of muted colors. And then they became a little bit more colorful, oranges and sort of purples. And the idea that was coming through, and that, so it can feel like there's a great distance between you, like there's something in the way. But then it was like she was diving through them and said that it's love that cuts through it. So when you think of her and send love, she's right there, despite the perceived, in the art 3D world, they just seem far away. And I'm continuing to get like she's diving and doing, like when you dive in and do the big frog kick and everything, toward you to be with you, and she can be with you at any time. Do you have a specific message for your sister? Getting a feeling in my stomach, and so just maybe there was something in her digestive area, in her abdomen. Okay, what's the message? Oh, and she that was third chakra, encouraging you to trust yourself and know that you have guidance and you are in touch with her without really knowing it. Trust your intuition as you move forward, and she's going to be there. So and now she's just kind of frog kicking away.
Oh. So she is showing me herself, and she's so beautiful. She's got her arms up. There's lots of blues and golds, and except for her feet is like in a dark V, her feet are stuck in the mud or in something very dark. And I'm getting the impression that it's your grief that she's a little bit stuck in. Not stuck. She can completely go away anytime. She can leap out of that anytime she wants. There's nothing holding her there. it's just what she's showing me, that is to show you that you can start to let go of the grief. You can, because the other thing is she's making me, I got stomach things going on here too. She's making me really hungry, actually. And she's saying, wasn't life a banquet? Wasn't just the life that we shared just this wonderful banquet of, and she's not really even talking about food, of all the experiences, all the fun stuff that you guys did together as kids, all the fussing and fighting and poking, and I mean everything that kids do to each other, even as adults, we do it a little more sophisticated, but still the same thing. And she's basically showing me what a banquet we had. And just live in the love. Remember that in all times, actually underneath everything we ever did, there was only love. Oh, she says, show my shirt. It says, love always. Okay, that's what she wants.
Oh, that's awesome. Laura says that she had a pain pump in her stomach. And so that's why you're getting that stomach, probably, because it probably was irritating. And she said it was difficult when they took it out for her. So,
darling,
I am so sorry that's so sad for your sister and for you. But I'm so glad the ladies were able to get a hold of her for you today. I think it was beautiful. And yes, I think they saw how pretty she was. I believe that Laura said that her sister was like a year, they were a year apart. And
Okay.
So there you go.
Such a hard loss.
Hard loss. Definitely a hard loss. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you, dear. And I'm glad we could answer your question for you. You've tried 4 times, 4 shows, and you've been very patient. So thank you for coming back. Yes, thank you. All right. So Jan's Free is applying for part-time jobs. Will I get a job anytime soon? And Jan's Free, oh my God, girl, you are so busy now. Oh, you sound like me. You overcommit yourself. Let's see what we can find out.
I'm just using my pendulum, that will you get a new job relatively soon? Yes. Will it be in first quarter? Yes. Will it be in February? Yes. And will you like it? Yes. So that's good. And then I got from this deck of cards, Archangel Azrael, about endings and beginnings. So it's a new beginning for you, but it might mean balancing things and saying, okay, I've got this new job, I can't do this anymore. So you know how to balance that. But good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah. They showed me a very unusual image. We were in the room that I see when I go to the Akashic Records. We were in my room, which is like a little cottage. And there's your angel sitting at the table with a book, and he's thumbing through the book, thumbing through the pages, and he's like, look at his thumb, thumbing through the pages. And he's like, no, oh, maybe. And he like pulls out a feather and sticks it in like a bookmark. He thumbs, and he doesn't say anything in particular to me, like, yes, this is it. He just said, be patient. We are making sure it's the right one for you. You can be completely assured that we are going through the pages of the possibilities for you and looking for just the right one. So I would agree. I would go with what Joan says, because I think that it is soon, and I think they got your back. So they know you're busy. So I feel that's what kind of the nope, 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 and then the maybe.
So I have to ask you, Jansfree, have you got your new bed? Because remember last time we were on a couple of times ago, you asked if you were going to get a new bed, and I'm hoping you did. So, all right.
You need
Thank
good
you,
sleep
dear.
for that new job.
That's right. You'll need it. Maybe that's why she wants a new job, so you can have money to buy a new bed. All right, Cat Mama, what do you need to know right now? Well, let's see. The winning lottery numbers would be good.
Trust in your vision. Right away, my third eye chakra lights up. Ooh. And those are the words that came to me. Trust in yourself. Trust in the fact that you have the ability to, you have intuition. And you feel the energy around you, and trust it, whether it comes up here or in your gut. Trust what you get, and maybe don't say, "Oh, I got that I should fly to Paris tomorrow," but say, you don't have to be wild about it. But if start with small things first, about I think I should go do this now or whatever. Just trust it and follow it, and kind of keep track of. Yeah, that turned out to be the right thing to do, even though it maybe didn't seem so at the time. So yeah, that's about what I got.
Wow. So this is so interesting, because I usually don't get chakras lighting up. For some reason, we're doing the same thing here. So
wow.
My throat chakra, I'm all kind of declamped suddenly. I'm just feeling like a lot of pressure there. And then as I'm kind of calming down and looking around, I'm seeing you, and there's an angel holding you, like around the waist, and they're dancing you like you dance a little kid. They're dancing you around the stage, and they're saying, just trust. So it's the same message, different images, is what Joan said. It's just trust. We're always with you. We're with you. We're helping you. Just be that little ballerina, that butterfly. Just go ahead and listen to your intuitions. Go with that. They got your back. Well, your waist. They got your waist. So.
Willow, you're right. She says there's lots of angels here today. I'm feeling the same thing. I'm feeling a lot of angels. But Cat Mama has a new channel called the Dewdrop Inn, and
perfect.
So trust yourself and keep moving on that too, girl, because you got it. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. Isn't that interesting? Because the angel flying her around, it's like she's actually on a stage. I see things on a stage, but what they're showing me is her performing on a stage, and they're right behind her.
Yeah. So the angels are helping,
which is all about communication.
That's right. That's right. Oh, cool. Boy. Woohoo. There you go. Go for it, girlfriend. All right. Craig, I'm going to see if we have time for yours. And I know you've asked me this twice, so we'll see if we have time. We have a new one. Bernie girl, welcome. Don't think I've seen you before, and I'm happy you're here. Can you tell me if I have any gifts, and will they come forward? I can smell cigarette smoke when I think someone's visiting, but I can't see anyone.
Okay. Well, obviously you have what they call, isn't it clairalience? Or as some people call it, clairsmelliance. When you can, and that is nothing to put down. That is one of the
Right.
more rare of the clairs. So that's really cool that you can do that. And also know that sometimes you start out with one clair and then another one comes in and then you don't have that one anymore.
Right.
So just make the most of what you do smell and say thank you for it and thank you more, please. And then I also just asked what other ones may be coming in, and they say a clairsentience feeling, and you might that clairgustance tasting might be the first couple of ones that that light up for you or that come in for you. But know too that it's kind of part of the process where one will come in and maybe that'll go away and then another one comes in, or they'll add to each other. But yeah, you've obviously got it going on. So wonderful.
Wonderful.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple things. For me, they're showing you on a stage with a little blindfold on, like a little sleeping mask kind of. So something you could easily take off yourself. And there's gifts, actual gifts with ribbons around them all around you. So they're saying, you can open the gifts, but they're also kind of letting me know that there's some sort of happening. I feel like you're going to go to an event or something. You're going to recognize something and it will start you kind of opening the gifts. For me, I'm also Clara Alliant or Clara Smelliant, whatever. I also do. And to me, and this is just me, because each one of us has to kind of evaluate our own gifts. They all work a tiny bit different depending on how we are. But for me, when I smell things, I'm smelling people. It's people. Like my dad is pancakes. My great grandmother is lilacs or violets. And, everybody, when I smell the smell, I know who it is. So I don't see them though. So maybe the next time you smell the smoke, just kind of close your eyes and lean into it a little bit. Don't try to see anybody. Just try to maybe feel. Just try to feel the Clara salient. Yeah, clairsentient, right?
Sentient. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
well, there's that and there's claircognizant. You just know. That's the other one. That's what I am. I have that just know something, but I don't see it unless I see it in a dream. And then I can see everything in the dream, but I can't see it normally, like in the room. So, but you're right. Every single time you get one, it opens you up to possibly get the others. It's just one is usually the strongest. So I agree. And so you definitely have the gift, Bernie girl. Don't doubt that. And it probably is someone you knew that smoked cigarettes or pipes, or better not be a cigar. Ooh.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
I was going to say, think broadly too. I mean, some of the first people to come to me when I finally kind of got taking classes were friends from high school that I would never in a million years think about. I wouldn't have. I would have thought dad or mom.
Right. That's really cool, though. That's cool to know. So don't say, don't dismiss it, is what you're saying. Don't dismiss it out of hand, because it could be somebody else that you knew in the past that has passed. Yeah. Wow. That's great. Thanks for the question, Birdie girl. Yeah. I want to share this because, we have Willow in our chat, and she's another medium and psychic, and we talked about how in March, a lot of things are going to start happening. And she said today she had a long meditation with 12 angels that tell us that good news is being prepared, and it may come earlier than March. So let's keep it up. Yeah, let's keep it up. That's wonderful news. And I think that's another thing about the angels. We're hearing about a lot of angels today. And so I think that's fabulous.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so another girl, Jenna Nolan, has just started a new job. Well, good for you, Jenna. Let's see how good it will work out for you.
I'm getting the feeling that it will work out, but right away what I saw was like a big black path, like a circular path that starts out here and winds in a spiral. There we go. I finally got the word, in black and white. And so it's like they have certain, it'll take a long time to kind of get into or a while to get into their rhythm and understand the way they do things. And they might be a little bit set in the way they do things. But then I saw it turning into different kinds of lines, wavy lines, so that you might have the opportunity to, like, once you learn, it's sort of like music. Once you learn the scales, then you can improvise, or painting, where once you learn the, 2-point perspective, then you can break the rules and do other things. So even though it might seem like, oh, this is, I can see better ways to do that, go ahead and go with the flow and learn the way they do it. And then when you have kind of gotten their respect for, okay, she seems to be doing really well here, then come up with a bright idea saying, if you tried it this way, this would work better. And then they'll be, wow, that's great. But be a little, wait and get the get the pulse of a place first, so that you aren't perceived as the person who says, well, in my other place, we did it like this. And they'll say, well, you work here now, so you're going to do it like this. So kind of learn their way and then gently work in improvements or variations on their themes. And yes, to the direct question, it will work out.
Yeah. It's funny, as I was meditating, getting ready for this, I saw a female figure getting knocked down into the dirt and then standing up, and the angels brushing her off and like getting her all ready and giving her a little shake like an animal can do, that, you get all the dirt off. And they brought this image back to me. So this was for you. They see that you kind of got knocked down into the dirt last time. Not particularly badly dirtied at all. Not really. It's just, it hurts you. It felt bad. And so they pick you up and they're brushing you off and they're giving you a little shake and getting all the dust just flying off. And then this angel that's close to me, I'm kind of looking obliquely, and he takes his finger and he pokes your heart. Just a little poke, and he says, she's so soft. She's like a little, your heart is looking to me like it's the Pillsbury Doughboy. He's like, and it just kind of sinks in a little. And he's like,
that's what I was thinking.
Soft. But she's tougher than she looks. And he said, we're going to help her in this job to be just a little bit tougher. And what they did then is they put some armor on you that's heart-shaped on your chest, like some heart-shaped armor and kind of a brassy gold color. It's not very heavy. And you don't need it very long, just to toughen you, just to be a little tougher at first. So you can withstand exactly what Joan is saying, that spiral, to learn the job, to get, to go through all the things you kind of have to do at a job to get somebody's respect. So you're going to do fine. Keep up that really soft heart. They love that.
That's nice. Yeah. Jenna, good luck with your new job. Good luck and enjoy it. Hopefully it will bring you the joy that you're needing and wanting in your life. So
I was just going to say, another interpretation of the spiral is take time to work your way into the center of things.
Ooh, work your way in. So it could be, whenever I had a job in the physical world, I would always try to make myself so valuable that they couldn't do without me, and I would learn everybody else's job when I was younger. I don't think I'd do that now, but because you don't get paid for it. But you do become a very valuable member when that happens. People can, rely on you to do different things. So, wow. Well, thank you, Jenna. Thank you for your question. Karen saw something flying over her when her grandfather, Floyd, died. It looked like an angel. She wonders if that's what it was.
I saw right away that, yes, that was an angel. And I saw it with actually a French horn. So Gabriel making his announcement, although usually he's with a trumpet, not a French horn. So I think it was just alerting you that your grandfather had passed and that he was just fine. It was whiskey and white. Interesting.
I'm getting it that it is too, and they're not like showing me anything. I just have this knowing, and I kind of heard them say, "Oops." I didn't mean for you to see them. Oops. That's all I got to say is oops.
Oh, that's funny. When my dad passed, we were on the way up to the funeral, to the cemetery, and I walked out the door, and there was a double rainbow. And
wow.
I've never seen one before, and I haven't seen one since, but it was just such an affirmation. So Karen, I think you got lucky if you saw that. That's wonderful.
That's beautiful.
That's
just wonderful.
really cool.
Yeah. All right. So Mary Thornberry, happy birthday coming up to Mary. Yay, Mary. So she wonders if you have a birthday message for her.
That one kind of came through. The only image I got was of a thimble, the little thing you put on your finger when you're sewing. And then I started hearing words, protect yourself from small insults as you put this year together, as you sew this year together. It'll be exciting and new, but there's some small risks. It's only like a thimble, and so you can't get hurt too bad. But to put the thimble on and use protection, energetic protection, and forge ahead. And they also encouraged you to use your creativity and your artistic and creative abilities, and that it will be a fulfilling year for you.
Wow. I got something a little different. I rarely get songs, and I got a song and an image. And the image it's not a candy cane, but it looks like a candy cane. It doesn't have a hook at the top, but it's just white and red going spiraling up a pole. And it's just, I kind of got the years keep going, they keep going. And then a song popped in, and I am the worst one to get songs because I don't really know them that well. But it's that one that says, hey, now you're a rock star. You're a,
Yeah. Hey, now you're an all-star. Yep. Uh-huh.
And it says the years start coming and they don't stop coming and they keep,
Mm-hmm.
So they're just saying, keep going, and the years are going to keep coming. And so
that's why it's coming. Because she answers questions in songs a lot.
Oh,
so that's why it's coming through that way. That's a riot.
Well, if anyone knows what the name of that song is,
hey now, you're an all-star.
Rock star. Okay.
Gosh, it's from the 90s. I can tell you that. It was from the 90s. Yes.
Yeah. And look that up and look at the lyrics and see what they say, because there's a message for you.
But isn't that like a barbershop thing too? That how the old-fashioned barbershops have them? Yeah. I'm not redoing readings today because of the time constraint, but I did pull one for you, Mary. Trust your faith and dive into the unfolding journey. How beautiful. So, yes. So remember, every year on your solar return, it's time to start a new journey. So enjoy it, honey. Yeah.
Well,
oh, it played that in the Shrek movies? Oh, okay. You must have watched the Shrek movie with your grandchildren. And
I didn't.
I've never watched Shrek.
Shrek. So.
Oh, okay. Carolyn says she's gotten a chance to assist a travel agent. Is this a good fit, do you think? Yeah, I say yes, but if you can get the perks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it for a trip to Ireland? I'm seeing a green three-leaf clover and then the little leprechaun's green hat. So either there's something about Ireland or right. Oh, I didn't even see those.
Didn't even see it. Okay. Now that's kind of cool. Oh, it's called All Star. Okay, by Smash Mouth. All right.
Ah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
My pendulum is swinging in a positive direction, but not straight. So it's like, yeah, it'll be fine. It's not like, yay, the perfect, like you've been waiting your whole life for it. So Spirit, tell me more about this. I think they're saying, give it a try. Give it a try and see what it's like. But yeah, and now I'm seeing a screen door. Up in the door behind you is a screen door. So like the heavy door, the locking door is open. So keep the door open in case it doesn't work out. You can just blithely go on your way and try something else. But it's worth trying, they're saying.
Yeah. My pendulum gave me a yes too, that it's worth trying. I get the feeling that it would be quite interesting.
And sometimes it's those unusual things that maybe you hadn't even considered before that end up being these things that you really, really enjoy. And I just think it would be so much fun. What's really interesting, when I had Mel Dorr on, he apparently sets up different tours. And if he gets these tours going, and he gets so many tours, like 5 tours, he gets a free one eventually. And so I wouldn't mind that gig.
Yeah.
I would be able, I think that would be a lot of fun. So wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right. Yeah. Good luck, Carolyn. Oh, thank you, Willow. All right. So we've got Samantha here. Beautiful picture. A message from Spirit, please.
So right away, they showed me a rocket taken off, like a rocket going to be shot out to space. And, there's a lot of momentum behind that. And then the person shooting that off, which I'm assuming must be an angel or a spirit guide, is looking at me and going, so wagging their finger at you, and then they're showing me you plodding. They want you to plod. They want you to just take it slow. Whatever you're considering right now, just keep moving ahead slowly.
Yep. Plodding along. All those things. Go ahead, Joan. I'm sorry.
The first thing I got that feeling in my stomach again. And I think instead of what I was feeling before, it was more like fear, that there was a little fear, and they said to let go of that. And then the next thing I saw were running shoes, like you were ready, set, and the gun goes off and you're racing, but you tripped over the wire, like the starting line. And so that makes sense, to not feel like you have to race ahead. Take your time until you get comfortable with whatever this is that's ahead of you, so that you feel like you're on solid ground. And then the more you move forward, the more that fear that's kind of keeping you stuck will release and go away. And then you can breathe, and that kind of fear in the pit of your stomach will release too. So we wish you the very best on that.
Well, she's been a stay-at-home mom for 12 years, and she wants to get back to work. So there's that, trepidation.
Okay. Yeah. The other thing is they showed me a tarot card, and I am, that's not so much my good point. But they're showing me the one that's holding the lamp. I think it's the
Hermit. It's the Hermit.
Okay, they're showing me the Hermit, the one holding the lamp. Yeah. So you might want to look up what that card means a little bit more. I'm not the person to be able to tell you that.
No, it makes perfect sense, because if she's been home, she's been mostly home. That's what a hermit does. Stays at home and doesn't really get out anywhere, because they have their duty at home or whatever. And so maybe it's time not to be the hermit anymore. So Samantha, I think that's a great reading. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hermit still has the light. And I think that's great.
Yep.
You're going to do and just realize all the things that you have learned being a mom for 12 years. Oh, you'll just be amazed how well that works out in the job.
It does.
In the workplace.
You can take those skills. You've got take those skills and just put them in a job. It will work out too. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good luck, Samantha. Good luck, dear. I understand. All right. So Amy wants to know what to do with her dog's ashes. I don't know if he has some specific he wants to do with them or not. I don't want to keep them. His name is Bucky. And I said, when I didn't know if we'd have time to get to it. So I said to her, why don't you take him to a place you used to walk the animal? But you guys, I'll let you see if you can answer.
That's what came to me too.
Did it?
We've learned that our souls, once they're across, it doesn't really matter to them where they are. So what would probably be good is to put them in a place or more than one place, where the two of you were happiest together, wherever that might be. I know I've gone on this big pilgrimage with my husband's ashes to take him to the place where we're hiking, and a place in Mexico. And there's lots of travel left. I've got lots of ashes left, just to remember those beautiful times together. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know where they are too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm getting the very same thing, but I am getting remember to put just a little bit in your own yard.
Yes.
In particular, he's kind of making it the backyard, kind of in a corner somewhere. But the same thing, just take him to little places where you guys have fun together.
Oh, it's so hard to do that, but it really, they don't. An animal communicator told Lisa last time on a show that they don't want to be kept in a urn and left in the middle of the house or whatever. They want to be let free. And so, most animals will tell you that if they could talk. So, all right, I'm going to BJ Helder. Hopefully you're still here. If you wouldn't mind, if you are BJ, would you just write in the chat, say you were here? I'm sorry that your brother passed around Christmas. So did mine. And much love to you, dear. It would be helpful if you're here, because they can connect better with your brother and you if you are here. You are here. Thank you, BJ. Okay.
BJ, I'm getting that he had a good sense of humor. It would be nice to, if you're here to tell us, almost Rodney Dangerfield-like sense of humor, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes to the humor. Yes to the humor.
Yes to the humor. Good. I right away I felt your heartbreak, and then I was hearing from Gary, just consoling you, say, "Don't worry, I'm fine." And then I saw him sitting in a lawn chair, like one of those old ones with the straps that interweave, and he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt and his legs crossed, and he's drinking a cool drink. And then I back up and I see that he's at a parade, and watching the parade go by and enjoying that. And then saying, "Don't waste your time. I'll be here to watch you, but you're in the parade, like you're in the big show. So be sure to make the most of your time when you're the one in the marching band or the queen waving from the convertible, because you're in the big show." And he's doing other things and soul growth and all of that. But he's there to watch you and is enjoying watching over you and reminding you to make the most of your time while you're kind of leading the parade there.
Wow. That's a beautiful message.
It's so fun. I'm getting a lot of funny things this time, a lot of funny things. And so I'm seeing like December and like a heart on its side with the top roundy parts going towards January. And it's almost like he suddenly got birthed out into January. He's now on the other side, and he came through the heart, and he's like, "Oh, that's a wild ride," but he's very funny about it. He's got some sort of fun to him. And he's like, "That was a wild ride. I'm over here." And he wasn't until that you talked about that the lawn chair that he commandeered it. And so he has commandeered the lawn chair again. And he's like, "You will love it over here." But, he's not encouraging you to come in there fast in any way, shape, or form. He's like, the parade is worth it. The show is worth it. He said, he's saying that he loved the interaction between you. It feels like your spirit and his spirit are almost like a braid, kind of. That he really enjoyed being with you. He enjoyed you kept him on his toes. He liked that. He liked it that you didn't give him an easy ride. It wasn't just like, "Oh, Gary, you're always that way," or anything like that. He liked that you challenged him, that you gave him a little bit of trouble once in a while, that you got him to think. And he feels grateful for that, because he feels like he's a little bit more, he's in a better position over there. Like it didn't take him so much by surprise. So.
Wow.
Cool.
I got to tell you guys, I got goosebumps because of my own brother passing in the same month. And my brother always marched in parades.
Oh.
And so between that, and I just feel like the message was for me too. And so BJ and I have that in common. So I know it wasn't my message, but I got something out of it. And so thank you. Thank you.
I love when that happens. Great.
I know. It gives you goosebumps when it happens like that. Yeah. I'm glad we were able to read for you, BJ. Thank you so much. All right. So we have about 5 minutes left. And so, Ellen, I want to say that Ellen Maxwell wonders if her daughter, she's getting her master's degree. And I'm not putting it up right now because I've got something else I want to do. But do you see her getting a job that will pay well? And so she's a therapist. And so I'm going to tell you, Ellen, you and I have that in common. My daughter is a therapist. And ladies, any thoughts of how long this might take for her daughter? We don't know her name right now, but.
So I got an immediate yes. Just see, you can go ahead, Joan. I'm going to see if I can find any timing on that.
I'm getting a yes, but the pendulum was just quivering for a while. So it might take a little time to build up her practice.
Her name is Kate, and that's my daughter's name.
Oh. Yeah, I'm getting like April is when things will really start turning up.
Okay. So maybe around April is what Terry gets, dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I'm seeing that she's working very hard through this first quarter looking for the job, but I think
looking for the job.
Not going to get feedback till then.
That's probably why my third eye is just lighting up like it's the search is on. It's like the light in.
So she finishes in May, but she can start looking, I would imagine, now. So
yeah.
Well,
but I also got not to stress out too much about it. I just
Yeah. A lot of people will also hire you if they like you and they've worked with you. That doesn't always happen, I realize, because there have to be a lot of internships. But if her name is Kate and she's a therapist, it's going to work out. All right. So Craig Dixon is going to lead us out of here because he asks if we can get a message from Corrie ten Boom, who was a Dutch school teacher who saved Jewish people. And we just had Holocaust Week, and on the show with Susan Lynn, she talked to Oskar Schindler and got a message. And so Craig's wondering if Corrie might have a message for us.
This is part of the human condition that each generation needs to relearn these lessons. And that's why we're seeing some of the same things happening as happened in my time. So many of the Holocaust survivors are gone or quickly leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And even though the horrors that we've seen are not the same as they were in what she lived through, they're the same. It's the same human motivation of not understanding that we're all one. Anyhow, she's kind of giving the idea that the Holocaust is here and intolerance now is here. It's the same motivation, but it has to keep coming until we learn, until we totally as a human race understand that concept.
And we're seeing the similar things over in Ukraine, and so that
she basically gave me the very same message, but with different imagery. She showed me a peacock tail.
Oh.
And so again, that going up and down. She says it's getting better and better and better, though, or going up better and better and better. Our tolerance, our learning. We're still got to learn the same message again, but it's getting better and better.
I sure hope so. Some days it doesn't feel that way, but that's exactly what. Mike Pence has been subpoenaed. For what? Oh boy, by the Justice Department. Wow. Thanks, Diana. That's exactly what Oskar Schindler said too. Why is it that we thought we learned from before, but we haven't learned some things, but it has gotten better. So, wowee, everybody. Quite a day. Thank you so. Oh, Jack Smith. Oh, thank God for Jack Smith. There you go. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Please come back and see us next week and check out these lovely ladies' channels. and watch them as they also are on Crone Zone and with Jean as well. And I will be here Sunday with Jean if anybody wants to come back and wasn't able to be read today. Thank you, ladies. God bless you. God, thank you to all my moderators and my subscribers and all my new people and my loving old people. Not that you're old in age, just you've been here a while. I love you. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.